Hello everyone, I'm here to do a video for the sign of Capricorn, so let's go ahead and jump right in. I've already pre-shuffled all the decks that I want to use, just to kind of save some time and noise. Obviously I'm trying to be considerate of that. So yeah, let's jump right in. So we're going to start with the Romance Angel deck. I'm going to put these off to the side for a split second here. And we're going to just pull from the top, right? And like I've said, I've already shuffled the deck, so a few brief messages that I'm actually getting for you guys. The number 3 is very prominent. I do feel like you are balancing out some type of a situation. Could be in relationships or like with work or some type of new project. Something's being balanced out. I do feel like you do have some Libra energy present right now. So somebody might be coming towards you maybe to have some type of an apology conversation, make amends. So there's some type of amendment process that's going on. And there's also a burst of energy that's coming through for you guys, whether it be like work related, like creativity related, something of that nature. It's like you're going to get a burst of something, a burst of energy. So let's see what we got here. Hoo hoo hoo. At the bottom of the deck, you have unrequited love. Okay. Interesting. So you have chemistry. Sorry, I know my lighting's not the best right now. Heart-to-heart conversation, but that actually came out in reverse. Free yourself, that came out in reverse. And past life relationship, they came up upright. And unrequited love upright. So anytime I see any reversals, I look at them as blockages. So you definitely are dealing with somebody who you have a strong connection with right now, but you're not talking to this person, or there hasn't been communication between the two of you, or maybe there's a reluctancy to have a conversation between the two of you. You guys are being brought together to communicate. I feel like it might be the feminine who might be the one initiating the process, and the masculine energy is just kind of like, I don't know if I'm ready to talk about this quite yet. You do have free yourself, so there's some type of cycle or loop that someone, whether it be you or the person you're connecting with, because obviously there's a connection here, one of you is dealing with some type of a cycle loop, some type of like repetitive action or repetitive situation. And I'm sorry, you guys probably hear my dog's collar right now. Hey, buddy. What are you doing? What are you doing? Anyway, he cracks me up. He's so responsive to energy too, so I always pay attention to what he does whenever I start readings. There's like a hesitation with something, definitely. And I feel like it's connected to some type of cycle. You're either in a cycle with somebody who you're connecting with that you've known for a very, very long time. King, please don't do that. Don't bite that. King, please. Please. Don't do that. Hey, don't do that. Come on. King. Stop. See, like, there's something repetitive. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like something's either distracting another person, or there's something repetitive that's going on that's causing a distraction. It's some type of a cycle that's causing some type of a distraction between the two people coming back together, communicating about. There's like a distraction in communication, like whether it's like an avoidance or whether it's a cycle. I definitely feel it is a cycle here, because there's a conversation that needs to be had between two people who obviously have a connection, but there's a cycle that's right in the middle. So it's like there's something that needs to still be learned, or there's something that needs to be released, because somebody needs to take control back. They need to take control back in their lives. So maybe somebody is maybe feeling like they're losing control. Like somebody might be feeling like they're losing control of a situation, or something's just slipping through their hands. With unrequited love at the bottom of the deck, it's saying that there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going. So that tells me that there might be distance between the two of you. Like you guys might have distance between you guys where you guys aren't talking, you guys aren't seeing things eye to eye. Maybe you guys had a disagreement or two. Something of that nature. So let me go ahead and pull some other cards here. Made a weird noise. Interesting. You have the, whoops. You have the 7th chakra card at the bottom of the deck. Let me move that out of the way. You have strategy in reverse, financial constraints, appreciation in reverse, and then door to value. You might be dealing with another earth sign, such as yourself. Somebody sees value with someone, but there's like a lack of planning or like a lack of strategy because somebody feels like they don't have enough of something, or there's like a conversation that's like a lack of. Where like maybe somebody's not taking action because they feel like they don't have the means necessary to do so, because this financial constraints card might be connected to that cycle of like of whatever it is that they feel trapped in. But there's a conversation that needs to be had. I need to pull one more card. Where'd my deck go? There it is. Yeah. Wow. Somebody has major anxiety over something. Major anxiety. Could be over money. One of you, if you are in a connection with somebody, there's one person who is either masculine or feminine who is really, really stressing out about money, stressing out about an opportunity to make money, or their financial situations like really stressing them out. There's somebody also might not be seeing something for what it is, like appreciating something for what it is. There's a change in perspective that needs to go on. But there's something very valuable that it's like this connection is going to bring value to something, but somebody has anxiety over it and they can't see how it has value when they're in so much anxiety. But something's going to be revealed to you though, especially with the 7th chakra card here, because it talks about that download, that epiphany moment where it's like there's a realization with something where the two of you could be very prosperous or very abundant with one another. I definitely feel like you're dealing with somebody who's very, I don't want to say money oriented, but they definitely value security and money. So you could be dealing with somebody, maybe you have an earth sign, definitely have some air energy here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Not a whole lot of water though, or fire. This is more earth. But there's a lack of like planning or like a lack of strategy involved with it, like a lack of direction. So I don't know if somebody feels like they have no direction, or they feel a lack of direction, where it's like, I don't know what to do, I don't know where to go. Like, I don't know what to do next. I don't know how to get from point A to point B. I don't know how to bring this idea into something solid. Like, there's some type of a blockage where it's like, how do I get this from up in the ethers to ground level so that I can make it practical? There's like a dilemma there where it's like maybe you have like an idea but you don't know how to put it to place. But I feel like this other person is going to help you balance that out. But because somebody is so caught up in the anxiety of something, they aren't seeing the connection for what it is, or they feel like the connection isn't what it is. It's like an illusion, where it's like you might look at a connection and be like, oh, we're just friends, or, you know, like whatever, there's nothing there. But in reality, you guys actually have a very strong connection or a strong bond where you guys balance each other out very well. Somebody might be coming in to offer assistance to something too, to help you become more stable. But I definitely see somebody like stressing out over something financial, stressing out over being able to make money or to have money, or feeling like they don't have enough, like feeling like they don't have enough to like take care of themselves or to be independent. This is like very, very much well money related. Something could have not worked out, like you could have invested in something or like took time to like dive into like learning something new and you feel like it's not paying off. But I see it turning around though. That's the thing, is I do see it turning around, because as much of a blockage as some of these reverse cards might be, it doesn't mean that they don't turn back around. So if I were to flip this upright and say those blockages were removed, then you would have a strategy to get out of a situation. You would feel more abundant because you would feel more value, but it's causing you anxiety because the strategy. It's like, all right, how do I do this? How do I plan this out? How do I put the pen to the paper? But there's definitely some anxiety that's going to be acknowledged. Like it's gonna be felt is really what it comes down to. It's an anxiety that you're probably gonna feel, and it's gonna be correlated with money or correlated with like a job opportunity. But there's a connection involved with this that has value. Yeah, you have a spiritual purpose in something. Holy shit. That's why you have anxiety. You could have gone through a process where you changed career paths, or you shifted gears like in where you were going with your life because you felt pulled somewhere else. There's a divine reason for that. There's a higher level of spiritual awareness that comes with it because it's like orchestrated. You're going to have to make a decision though. And they're asking you to bring in a lot of logic with this decision because something is turning in your favor. But see, there's movement forward, but you're going to have to take some time out to rest or to like think about something, to plan something. You're either going to have a conversation with somebody or like, I don't know. It's like somebody might express to you like how they feel. There's like an emptiness that kind of causes somebody to kind of retreat. But when they retreat, though, the wheel turns. And there's a freeing energy that comes with this where you can see that appreciation. And you're moving forward because you have a 6 here. So that's good. That's positive because you're moving forward, and you might choose to cut something out of your life here with the Queen of Swords. Because I'm sorry, I didn't even tell you what cards came out, I don't think. You have the Chariot, the 4 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Swords, and the Hierophant. So you're looking at something spiritual. It's like you're communicating with like your guides, or like you're having like epiphany moments about something, and you're like, are you serious? Like, is this really the direction you want me to go? And it causes you anxiety because you're like, are you serious? Like, is this really the direction you want me to go? For foundation, like, is this what you want me to do? But try not to let the anxiety overwhelm you because there's a higher reason for it. It's a higher calling. That's for sure. New opportunity, the Fool, 6 of Swords. Again, right over top of the other 6. You're moving forward with someone, and you're going to build something. You're going to balance something out. I felt that earlier. Queen of Cups over the Hierophant. There's a lot of emotion. It's like you go from being a little bit cold and logical to being very warm and empathetic and sincere. It could be you or the person that you're dealing with. It's like a change of approach. King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I just saw that. You're definitely dealing with somebody who matches your energy that you were a little apprehensive about, but there's a business opportunity or there's a financial opportunity with this person. I cannot express that enough. There's a financial opportunity with somebody. You could be connecting with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Aquarius energy. Aquarius again. Cancer. And it's funny because I didn't feel any water, and then all of a sudden, boom, here's the emotion. It's like you do like a, what's it, like a 180 or something? You do like a 180 where it's like you go from being really like serious about it to being like emotional about it. And that's not a bad thing. It just means that like there's something being triggered inside of you, especially right over this past life relationship here. There's something that gets brought out of you that's very emotional, and you're a little apprehensive. There's an apprehension to it, but somebody really appreciates you and values what you bring to the table. Somebody values what you bring to the table. It's a new opportunity. Somebody's moving forward, whether it's you or the person you're connecting with, is moving forward into something new. They're going after it after they take some time out. So if maybe you were talking to somebody and you guys kind of like fell off, like, and you guys like had a really deep conversation, and then all of a sudden you guys just like didn't talk for a little while, this person's going to come back and like have this conversation, which is going to lead to movement forward, or the possibility of movement forward. It all, because we all have free will. So you could choose to completely disregard it and not move forward, but the energy is here for it to move forward. You see what I'm saying? So there's something that's going to cause you to reflect, and you're going to you can either choose to move forward or you can choose to stay in a cycle. That's what it comes down to. You either choose to move forward or you choose to repeat a cycle. The wheel is here. So are you going to change your perspective on something? Because you have 6, like a lot of 6s. And there's the 2 of Pentacles. It's like you have a choice to balance something out. You have a choice to do something, especially with this Queen of Swords in the past life relationship. You have a choice to make, whether you want to cut it out or whether you want to invest in it. And the opportunity is here for there to be a lot of emotion, especially with the Queen of Cups over the Hierophant here. Something is beyond the physical level. This is something that's being orchestrated for the higher good of somebody. It's like 2 people coming together in order to help other people, in order to do something big. Like, it's a higher purpose for it, and it's anxiety inducing because you feel it, you know it, but you don't know exactly what it is. But it's like, you know it's coming. It's that type of a feeling. And it's interesting because we have the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. So somebody goes from maybe not expressing any emotion at all, to completely expressing emotion. Like, you have the Queen of Cups with the King of Cups here. But it's at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Cups. I can't handle whatever song that is, and it's like so quiet in the background, but I'm like, no thank you. Ace of Cups. Yeah, you have an opportunity for love, self-love, but you gotta let something go. Something that you've been holding on to. It's something that you've been holding on to, again, that comes down to that choice of repeating a cycle or not repeating a cycle. Do you want to repeat a cycle, or do you want to choose to move forward, is really what it comes down to. Because they're saying don't hold on to something too tight, because there's abundance here, but you have to take some time to reflect about it, because something needs to get balanced out. I feel that Libra energy coming in here with the Justice energy, where it's like you got to balance something out. It's head over heart. Like, they're saying to bring logic. Like I feel like you have to have logic in the situation, because you got to think and strategize about something. But don't over-strategize the connection. Think with your heart. It's like a head-over-heart decision here, but it's for a higher purpose. That's really, like, it's just for a higher purpose. Let me pull. That's really funny. Queen of Wands to the 4 of Wands. This is something that's going to, like, ignite passion. You guys have a business opportunity for sure with somebody. Like, it's an opportunity to create something stable. It's an opportunity that they want. It's like you're getting something passionate. Like, you're going to be passionate about something, or you're going to feel passionate about something. You're going to get some type of insight to wherever this passion is. And it's like you could go after it. It's a choice that you have to make. Like, are you going to go after it, or are you not going to go after it? Because you can build a foundation. You can build balance. You can have security and appreciation. But you have to choose to free yourself from a cycle. And the cycle could be connected to finances, or like a lack of mindset, or like a lack of appreciation. It's some type of a cycle. Now, again, remember, all of these readings are not always directed at you. It could be the person who you're connecting with, or it could be, you know, a family member. It could be whatever. Based on how I see this is somebody new, or somebody who maybe you know, but you haven't, like, ever really dated before. You know what I mean? Because you have people who, like, you know, like, oh yeah, we tried, but it didn't work out, but we stayed friends. Or we, you know, dated in the past, and yada, yada, yada. This, I feel like, is somebody who feels familiar, but I don't think that you... I don't think that you really, like, know them, but they're familiar. And it could be familiar because of that past life situation where you guys just, like, instantly meet and you guys have a lot of chemistry and you guys are really comfortable around each other. That's past life. And it could be somebody who you know. It really could. It just could be somebody who you never saw that way, or something like that. But you guys have a connection. Because there's an energy that doesn't think that it's going to work. And I hate to say that, but, like, somebody feels like it can't work. It gives them anxiety because it's something with, like, not having something, or not being able to offer something, or not, like, but see, the thing is that the abundance comes when the connection comes together, because you guys are gonna, like, there's a lot of feminine energy here, especially with the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. So you might actually be in, like, Empress-like energy, which is actually Taurus. So you have a double Taurus energy kind of present, where you guys are both, like, mirroring each other, but there's a higher calling for whatever this is. but somebody's trying to think, but don't overthink. If you're the one who has anxiety, don't overthink it. Don't overthink anything, especially if you're worried about finances. Like, don't overthink it, because you're going to have an opportunity that presents itself, but you're going to have to kind of make a decision. But the opportunity is going to present itself, and it's an opportunity for abundance, but I really feel strongly that it comes along with another connection, where somebody might want to work with you, or they want to like collaborate with you, or they see the potential to collaborate with you. And because they see that, it's like a, like, I don't know why I'm doing that. There's a purpose for it. You see what I'm saying? But it's like you can either stay and keep going around this merry-go-round with whatever it might be, or you can make that decision to move forward. That's honestly what I got. That was pretty short, sweet, and to the point. So I really hope that these messages helped, and I look forward to connecting with you guys soon. Oh, also, I am taking personal readings, so just feel free to email me, and we'll talk about it. So, there's something else. Hold on. It's about the Queen of Cups. There's going to be like an expression of emotion that comes through that is very delicate, very sweet, very dainty. So just be careful. But yeah, I look forward to connecting with you guys soon. Thank you all so much for your support. And again, I am open for a personal reading, so if anybody's interested, please email me. And yeah, take care. I'll talk to you guys soon.